15-year felony. So if you are found guilty by a jury, you can go to prison for up to 15 years. So Mr. Musgrove, I know where you're going with this, and none of that is valid. None of that is law.
I'm not the all caps name. Of course.
None of that is valid. None of that is law. You are standing in my courtroom. I have jurisdiction over you. Still a crime. Still a crime.
But I'm not
still a crime.
Corporation. I'm a living person.
Yep, and that's why you're standing in front of me. If you were dead, the case would be.
Today's court hearing is pure chaos. A self-proclaimed sovereign citizen is in the hot seat, facing embezzlement charges for stealing over $60,000. And of course, he tries every legal loophole in the book. But the judge? She's not having it. With sharp wit and zero tolerance, she shuts down his nonsense one argument at a time. Honestly, watching her handle this case is beyond satisfying. What do you think? Did she handle it perfectly? Or have you seen crazier sovereign citizen cases? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you love content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, let's dive in.
Well, Your Honor, I am aware that Mr. Musgrove wants to present information to the court. I'm happy to be standby counsel if he wants to represent himself. Obviously, this court would have to go through the colloquy of that, but obviously it's Mr. Musgrove's legal right to at least ask the court to do that. So I'm here to observe at this point.
All right. So, Mr. Musgrove, when you were at the bench or up at the podium before, you said that you were appearing on behalf of yourself. So, Mr. Musgrove, are you asking to no longer have counsel represent you?
Well, what I'm understanding is that the court is a private for-profit.
So, Mr. Musgrove, I know where you're going with this, and none of that is valid. None of that is law.
I'm not the all caps name. Of course.
None of that is valid. None of that is law. You are standing in my courtroom. I have jurisdiction over you. So
I tried to file paperwork with the clerk's office ahead of time so that you would have time to review it, and they denied me.
I know what you're talking about. None of that is valid under the law of the state of Michigan or the Constitution.
Can someone please explain why sovereign citizens keep pushing this all-caps argument like it's some kind of legal cheat code? What does that even prove? It's like they watched one conspiracy video and decided they'd found a loophole to erase all their crimes. And here's the real kicker. If they truly believe the court has no authority over them, why even bother showing up? Just imagine how much time judges could save if these people stuck to their beliefs and stayed home instead of wasting everyone's time.
What does it say it is?
The Supreme Court says that we were at the age of 18, we were supposed to claim our minor status.
Nope, not valid.
Okay.
So here's what I would say to you. Mr. Dagger Markosian is, like most of our public defenders, exceptional attorneys and very well versed in the law and very experienced. He gives legal advice. You may not like the legal advice, but it's usually good advice. I've never had anyone from the public defender's office not wholeheartedly try to represent their clients. So what you are talking about is not valid, and it is not going to get you out of this case. You're not going to be able to say all those things because it's not valid.
Everyone involved in this court case has a financial interest in the case. I
don't have a financial interest in your case. I get paid by the state of Michigan, whether you plead, whether it gets dismissed. I don't make any money off you. We have budgets. The court system is not a profit generating revenue. We are here to represent people so that people who are charged with crimes are protected. People who are victims of crimes are protected. And that's why we have
all in order for there to be a crime, there has to be a victim. There is no.
Well, there is a victim in this case.
The victim would be the company.
You are charged.
I can't face
actually. Just hold on. So your crime that you are charged with, which you are innocent as of this time. Let me grab the right file. Is failure. Oh, this is let me see. This is an embezzlement charge. So you are charged in count one with embezzlement 50,000 or more, but less than 100,000. That being an agent, servant, or employee of Hardwoods of Michigan Industries did convert to your own use without the consent of your employer or principal, industrial tools and equipment in the amount of $68,938.40 or money or equipment. And that's a 15-year felony. So if you are found guilty by a jury, you can go to prison for up to 50.
Don't most sovereign citizens push for a jury trial? If that's the case here, this guy is in serious trouble. Every time I see one of them take this route, it's like watching a slow-motion train wreck. You already know it's not going to end well. They get so caught up in their bizarre beliefs that the jury just sees them as completely unhinged, which, let's be honest, they kind of are. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets the full 15-year sentence. The judge's patience is running out, and the jury is tuning him out fast. What do you think? Does this guy have even the slightest chance? Or is this trial already a lost cause? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's get back to it.
Because that business can't get on the stand for me to ask questions, and a third party.
But their
can't stand
representative
it.
can. Yes, they can.
They
Yes, they
can?
can. Yes, they
Okay.
can. So I have 189,000 of student loan debt that was forgiven to be a lawyer. You do not. And Mr. Dagger Margosian, Mr. Isaac Sneed, all of the attorneys here went to law school to know the law, and their job is to advise you of the law. So
Yeah,
yes, they
they're-
can. Yes,
They're
you
going
can
by
be charged.
everything, all the
can't-
laws and statutes that you guys go by
Are
are for
legal.
corporations. They're for fictitious.
Still a crime. Still a crime.
But I'm not
Still a
a fictitious
crime.
corporation, I'm a living person.
Yep, and that's why you're
Okay.
standing in front of me. If you were dead, the case would be dismissed.
Yeah, the all caps name is that.
That means nothing. That's not valid. It's
Okay.
not legal.
right.
So, do you want to represent yourself, or do you want to have an attorney to represent you?
I need some time to think.
Okay, so I'm gonna set this for another pretrial on March 20th at 8:30 in the morning. And Miss Adams, could I get a notice of hearing for Mr. Musgrove?
This guy might want to rethink his cran-eating diet before his next hearing because, at this rate, he's looking at a solid 10 years, minimum. Judges have zero patience for sovereign citizens, and after watching this disaster unfold, it's easy to see why. Every time he opens his mouth, he's just digging himself deeper. Be honest, how many brain cells did you guys lose watching this? Because I'm feeling a little lightheaded from all this nonsense. At this point, I wouldn't be shocked if the judge gave him a permanent seat in the courtroom just for all the chaos he's causing. But seriously, was this guy as ridiculous as he seemed, or am I missing something? He wasn't the craziest sovereign citizen I've ever seen, but he definitely wasn't going down without a fight. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching. Take care.